welcome back to the Fab Four Kitchen. In today's episode, we are gonna make the most iconic Fab Four smoothie recipe ever and the one that I drank for 365 days prior to my wedding. It's called the Fab Four Spa Smoothie, and that's because it has all the spa vibes: cucumber and lemon, mint and spinach, avocado. There's no fruit in this recipe. It's very low glycemic, but it keeps you full and satisfied for hours. I can stay full on this one for 3 to 4 hours, no problem. So this recipe starts like every other Fab Four smoothie recipe. We put liquid in our blender first so the ingredients, the dry ingredients, don't stick to the bottom. That's a pro tip. You're gonna wanna do that. So 1.5 to 2 cups of liquid. I like 1.5 because I'm adding the cucumber, which is gonna add some hydration, some water as well. And I like a thicker smoothie because it makes me feel more full. So this recipe calls for a vanilla protein powder or an unflavored, so that's up to you. I'm using my grass-fed beef isolate. You can also use our chocho bean protein, which is our vegan variety, which is a complete protein and naturally ketogenic. So 1 scoop is 23 grams of protein. If you are using the Fab Four smoothie as a breakfast, sometimes I will use 2 scoops, 1 scoop of my grass-fed beef, 1 scoop of the chocho, just to get closer to that 40-50 grams of protein in the morning. That's a goal that I have a lot of my clients using because it relaxes you, it creates satiety, and then they're not craving later. They're not crashing into lunch and overeating. It's really about calming hunger hormones and feeling our best. So we have that vanilla protein, then we need a fiber. So you can stick with a fiber-based fat like an avocado and use half an avocado, or you could add something like a tablespoon of chia or flax. So as we know, the Fab Four is protein, fat, fiber, and greens. We have our protein. Our fat is going to be that avocado. I'm gonna add half an avocado today, and a tablespoon of chia as my fiber. And so chia and avocado, both of these products are gonna thicken the smoothie. Again, the thicker the smoothie, the more filling it is because it's stretching your stomach and regulating a hunger hormone called ghrelin. Ghrelin is the gorilla hormone. It makes you wanna graze all day long, but when we have weight and fullness, it calms that hunger hormone, makes us feel great. So remember that one the next time you reach for a protein bar or just 1 hard-boiled egg or a little something. It's actually better to have a full meal of food that makes you feel calm and full, and this smoothie is gonna help you get there if you're looking for a quick meal replacement. So we have our protein, that's our protein powder. We have our fat, that's the avocado. We've got fiber, that's the chia, and then we're gonna add greens. So this is so fun because we're not only adding a big handful of spinach into our smoothie here. So I love a bunch of mint in this smoothie. If you love mint, this smoothie is gonna be for you. It's so refreshing and delicious, and it does make you feel like you're drinking spa water. So grab at least a tablespoon. I'll go for 2 or 3, just the leaves, not the stems. Stems of mint are bitter in the same way that you don't wanna add stems of cilantro or parsley to your recipes, always just the leaves. And then we're gonna add even more fiber with the cucumber. This is a Persian cucumber. You can add 1 to 2 of these, and that's gonna add not only fiber and phytonutrients, it's also adding hydration and enzymes that'll help you break down this smoothie. Last but not least, lemon. This is what's gonna make it fresh. It also is a great way to cut the green flavor of a smoothie. So if you've ever gotten in the kitchen and been really excited to make a super green smoothie, and then do you take your first sip and it tastes like grass? Lemon is your friend. Any kind of citrus, cut it in half, squeeze it over your smoothie. It's gonna mute that really bitter green flavor and bring out a freshness that will make the smoothie drinkable. So this one, because of the mint and the cucumber, it's light, it's refreshing, and it's exactly what you're looking for on a summer day. So a great, great breakfast replacement. I always blend my smoothie up first, and then I add the ice. You can drink this smoothie room temperature, or you can add ice. That's a personal preference. I love to get the concentrated flavors blended together first before I add ice, so I don't add too much because it can dilute the flavor of your smoothie and make it a little watered down. So let's blend it up. It's as easy as that. We have a delicious Fab Four Spa Smoothie loaded with 23 grams of protein, 16 naturally occurring grams of collagen, And most importantly, it's refreshing and delicious. Let's take a sip. I'm reminded why I drank this every day for a year. It's so good. Refreshing, lemony. It's got that mint coming through. There's so much fiber. And I don't know about you, but to sit down to a quick breakfast that's made in 5 minutes, have avocado, mint, spinach, cucumber, and lemon, you can't go wrong.